Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, September the 21st, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, maybe you remember, if you're old enough to remember 1979, then you're old enough to remember the last time we had a really bad case of inflation. It actually went on 79, 80 into 81, and then it finally started to subside in 1982. But it took a terrible toll on the American economy, and especially on America's middle class and lower middle class. Obviously, if you're a millionaire and the price of gasoline goes up from 220 to 350, well, you're going to feel it, but you're obviously not going to feel it as much as someone in the middle class or someone in the lower middle class. In fact, inflation is the worst tax of all because it affects the poor and the middle class most directly, because food goes up, gasoline prices go up, everything goes up because of inflation. Well, I hate to break the news to you if you have not been aware of this, but inflation is back, and inflation is all over. And some economists are saying get ready for more price increases, particularly in the fall and in the winter, when they anticipate the price of heating oil and any kind of oil to drive your car, heat your home, is going to go up considerably. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this, and it's not entirely President Biden's fault, although he did contribute to it a great deal. Part of the problem is that the pandemic has caused some supply chain problems, and many of the things that we used to take for granted, quick delivery and so on, are now taking a little bit more time. Just look at the automobile industry. There are no chips. So as a consequence, there are no new cars. So that has driven up the cost of new cars. So I'm not going to blame everything on President Biden. But on the other hand, the Biden administration has contributed to the problem a great deal, starting out with the cancellation of a pipeline that brought in oil from Canada. Then you move on to these attacks on the oil industry, which of course means less exploration, higher prices. Unrealistic talk of green energy. I'm not against green energy. I'm not against any kind of alternative energy, but I am a realist. And I know for a fact that the only thing that we're going to be able to put in our cars over the next 15 to 20 years is going to be gasoline. Now, if something else comes up that I can drive with, that's great. I'll take it. But more than likely, it's going to be gasoline, and Biden's policies have driven up the cost of gasoline. Sending money to people who are not working has not been good for inflation, has not been good for the economy. So a lot of bad decisions were taken in 2021 that have made the problem worse. So I don't know what to tell you other than I hope you're ready for the fact that we're going to be living with inflation for a little bit. I'm old enough to remember the last time it happened, and it was not any fun. It was not fun at all. And the people who were mostly impacted by this, as I said before, were the lower middle class and the middle class families, because they're the ones who have less money to begin with. So if prices go up, well, those price increases eat up more and more of their budget. So I hate to tell you, but inflation is back, and I think it's already starting to hurt the Biden administration a great deal. Politically, that is just like it hurt the Carter administration back in 79, 1980. Thank you for watching, and if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.